Hello, I pray you're having a great day today. You know, a lot of times we can get wrapped up into mindsets that just aren't healthy. You know, one of those mindsets can be where we begin to ask ourselves the question, who's for me and who's against me? Or who likes me and who doesn't like me? Or even deeper, who loves me and who's not loving me the way I need to be loved? And those kind of issues were struggles that Jesus was always dealing with, because the disciples came to Jesus one day and they said, Jesus, there's people casting out demons in your name. And we tried to hinder them. And Jesus said, no, if they're not against us, they're for us. We might be surprised when we try to make assessments and value judgments about other people, who actually, when push comes to shove, will be the people who will actually stand up for us. And even some people that we think are really close might, when we need the most, could end up disappointing us. So the thing is this, is that I think that we really need to begin to, just to the best of our ability, treat everybody with love. Because we don't know how things are going to unfold. Because if we read in Luke chapter 9, verse 49, John, the disciple came to Jesus and said, Master, we saw someone casting out demons in your name, and we tried to hinder him because he does not follow along with us. And Jesus said to him, do not hinder him, for he who is not against you is for you. And it came about when the days were approaching for his ascension that he resolutely set his face to Jerusalem. And he sent messengers on ahead of him, and they went and entered a village of the Samaritans to make arrangements for him. And they did not receive him, because he was journeying with his face towards Jerusalem. And the disciples, James and John, said to him, Lord, do you want us to command fire to come down from heaven and consume them? They had lost perspective here somewhere along the way. And I think that the longer you live life, the easier it is to begin to lose perspective. And so when these people were trying to hinder Jesus, the Samaritans, from staying in their village, James and John just said, Lord, why don't we call down fire from heaven? Now you have to remember, these are the men that there was a time when they couldn't cast out a demon out of a boy, because of their faith being so weak. And yet here they are, more than willing, out of their zeal, to call down fire from heaven to consume some people just because they couldn't spend the night. You know, we can get so impassioned over things that ultimately don't matter at all. Don't you think that Jesus was looking at his disciples and thinking, I wish you had that kind of zeal when it came about to setting a little boy free? But now you got offended and you're ready to rain down judgment on them out of the sky. Because the thing is this, is that our relationship with people can take us out of the moment. And we forget that we're just simply here to serve the Lord. So I want to protect my heart today, and I hope you will as well. Don't get offended. Sometimes people let you down. And then sometimes you just want to treat them like they're something other. But then we lose sight of the fact that we're just here to love on people and to serve them. So today, let's, you and me, lay down offense. Let's love the way we need to love, and let's continue just to spread the message of God's kingdom.